On to World Cup preview, where we'll be talking about the two semi-finals, the two top plays, and the final on Sunday and on Saturday. The tactical approach, who got it wrong and who gets it right, and who might likely win this World Cup between Argentina versus Spain. Please don't forget, please help us to subscribe to our channel, help us just follow us, like our videos, and comment. Thank you. You are really good. You are wonderful people. Let's dive into the game very well. Then let's start with Spain versus France. This game has been the game that most people have been talking about, that France might actually progress to the final. Consider the fact that France has one of the better teams so far. They have the best attackers, they are one of the best midfielders, they have one of the best defenders, they have one of the everything. They are so much complete, and yet the Edison could not make use of the tactics very well. Do you know why? When he got it wrong, he got it wrong from his midfield. From his midfield, he got it wrong from his midfield, and that's exactly what has really happened to him. Because normally, if you're actually playing, there are a lot of things that you have to consider. If you want to go and play Spain, you know that their biggest strength lies in their midfield, and this midfield contains Rodri, Dani Olmo, and who again? Fabian Ruiz. Look for a way to neutralize them. You starting to Ameni was a wrong first step. You must not you because Manu Kone has been one of the players that's been carrying you. This guy can operate. He's a progressor that can actually move the ball, and he has given you very better opportunity. Then immediately that first half ends, you know that Michael Olise was not able to operate in that midfield. Rodri was all over him. The best thing is just for you to remove him, bring in checking. Then if you want to remove Rabiot, you remove something, you sub off Rabiot, you bring in what? N'Golo Kante. Then you remove Tchouameni, you bring in what? Kone. You change your midfield dynamism. You change them. They are the attack, you remove Dembele, you bring in Mateta, you move Kylian Mbappe to the other side. Bro, this thing is not overthinking, and that's why a certain singer said overthinking cannot solve problem. Just calm down. It's a very tactical approach that would have given them an extra. Rodri and N'Golo Kante would have been neutralizing each other. Yes, then that would have freed Mbappe to that side. Mateta would have been disturbing. Then Due at the other side. Who knows? Maybe they might actually progress to the final. But thanks, kudos to Luis Lafuente. He was able to do his assignment very well. He noticed that France's biggest weakness is at the midfield, and he makes use of it very well. That is why he best Pedri. Then he makes use of what? Fabian Ruiz that can actually throw the pass. This guy is also tough. He has Cucurella that can actually overlap. Poro too can overlap, and they have two centre back that stays. And how will you now operate? That is it. So it's a very tactical genius game, and Spain were able to progress down to the brilliance of the coach. Mikel Merino is there, the super sub man. So they have a lot of players too. Then as for the second semi-final between England and Argentina, there is no one who is more culprit in that game than Thomas Tuchel. Immediately you score first goal, what else do you need? You bring in more bodies into your midfield, you change your attackers, you attack more. The best way to defend is for you to attack. You don't just sit at the back absorbing prayer, soaking the prayer, looking for counter. You cannot do it against all teams, especially this Argentina team. There is their mentality monster in this World Cup. Their mentality monster. They've been doing it since against Cape Verde. They've been doing it against Egypt. They've been doing it 2-0 down against Switzerland. Switzerland would have been able to eliminate them. Brahim Bello went to go and dive, collect red card. That luck is with them, and that is one thing. This is one of the best England chance to actually progress to the final. Why are you playing defensive football? When you have the likes of Kobe Mino, Eze, Bukayo Saka, mention them all. Ivan Toney, Oli Watkins, they are all on the bench. They can actually get you the goals. No creative midfielder in that team. And yet, you are bringing in Darren Bond, they are Konsa and the rest. Bringing O'Reilly that is more attacking minded, offensive minded than what? Defensive minded. Look at that goal. Look at that Lautaro Martinez goal. Darren Bond was there. 7 defenders, 6 to 7 defenders were there, and Lautaro Martinez was being able to spot out another ball. Get the goal. Why? So, kudos to Argentina. Kudos to all. Lionel Scaloni. This guy knows how to operate. This guy knows when to do the sub. He knows how to use Messi. And thanks to the brilliance of Messi, getting 2 assists. That's why he's one of the greatest players of all time. That's why you have to give him the respect. Getting 2 goals from that tight matches against Argentina, nobody expects it. England score you first and you want to do comeback. Nobody sees coming. But what it is, now they are now into final. Then for the what? For the third place matches, we all know that there's nothing much at stake in that match. But there's still one thing that is at stake. Golden boot. FIFA golden boot. Don't also forget that Kylian Mbappe is on what? How many goals? He's on 8 goals. Lionel Messi 8 goals with the same number of assists. So a lot of things. He's able to score. If he's able to score 1 or 2 goals, he maybe can end up clinching the what? Golden boot for the second time. So it's going to be, at least they don't come for nothing. They actually go with something. So it's going to be some. But as for England, they don't have anything to fight for. Finishing third that is not what they want. They want to bring the football. They want to bring the trophy back home. Football is coming up, but not this year. Maybe in the next 4 years. Yes, let us now talk into the final of the biggest stage in the world of football. Spain versus Argentina. The midfielders, super gurus in the midfield versus mentality monsters. Who is going to win the match? Are we going to witness another France-Argentina final again? 3-3 from 2-0 down to 3-3 down to penalty shootout. Who is going to win this match? So, in terms of artists, let's just start with Spain. We all know that Spain's biggest strength lies in their midfield. And they will use that midfield to operate and to oppress you. Because there are fewer teams in the world that can actually match that their midfield right now. That Dani Olmo, because that Dani Olmo is a very technical player. Rodri is a very conservative player that knows how to block all those line breaking passes. Then Fabian Ruiz is an unpredicted player that can actually operate. And they now have Cucurella and Polo that know how to overlap. Don't also forget they also have Lamine Yamal. Here's that bad that if you overlook this guy will get the goals. One thing that they are very good at is that they also have a super sub, Mikel Merino. So a lot of things is going to happen. A lot of tactics is going to crash on tactics. But one thing that Spain just really needs to do, if you are able to get the first goal, don't sit back. Because a lot of teams that actually sit back against Argentina, they are currently back home right now. You don't need to sit back. You need to attack, get the second goal. If you want to attack, get the third goal. That is the only way you can actually weak down Argentina and Messi. That is the only way. But it's for you score 1 and you score 2, you want to go and be defending. Bro, it's not possible. Against Argentina, it's not possible. You can't defend against them. They must surely find a way to attack you. They must surely find a way to break that defense down. So, Luis La Fuente, one of the best tactical approach, attack to the end. You are good in midfield. You know how to hold your ball. Get your first goal, get your second goal, and that's going to give you an extra edge in that game. Then, the mentality monster boys, Lionel Scaloni. I think this guy is one of the world's best coaches so far in this tournament. You guys are able to do the comebacks from Cape Verde to mention them, Egypt, Switzerland, England, down to the final. It has been a war of the survivor, and they make sure they get their winning from 87 down to 90 plus. You see that 7 minutes that they are giving them, Argentina must surely score 1 goal in that 7 minutes. That 7 minutes is like when the football starts. This is the die moment. We must score. And one thing that Argentina knows how to do very well is that immediately you score there, they are very happy because they know that if you are not very careful, you will go and sit back. And you want to conserve the pressure, you want to absorb the pressure. And Argentina, they are going to come at you. And immediately you have Messi. Messi will now drop from that attack down to the midfield. Will now be doing the dirty work, doing the pull-outs, doing the crossing. Bro, how will you survive it? Look at against England. And this time around, Lionel Scaloni is not every match that you must concede first. There are some matches that you concede first that you will not be able to be back into that game. And this is kind of a game. Because this Spain, they've only managed to concede 1 goal so far in this tournament. They have the best defense so far. In this tournament, they've conceded only 1 goal. If they score you first, they are not going to sit at back and be looking for a counter. They will surely come outside and attack and get the second goal. And if they are not very careful, they will get the third goal. Because they also have a very technical player. So this time around, you must set up your team. You have the best player in the world, the GOAT in your team. There's no doubt about that one. That one is going to work and is going to function. But the other player this time around, you guys must also step up. Because defense, you must be defensive alert. These people will actually open you guys and try to force you to score. But as trust Lionel Scaloni, set your midfield very well, choke the midfield, don't allow them to actually operate well in that midfield. That is when you can actually get something from this game. Because defensive minded, they are so good. Offensive minded, they are so good. Super Sub they have it. So it's going to be a game of balance game. It's a game of 50-50. Let's see who's going to win, and it's going to be a balanced game. Please don't also forget, help us to like this video, help us to subscribe to this channel. We really love you. You guys are beautiful and awesome, exceptional people. Thank you.